First, I think each pastor in these conversations need to be sensitive to the training and education that governing bodies have had about compensation packages. Some have not been taught that clergy should receive adequate compensation. So if that is the case with this particular group, the minister needs to be aware of that and be sensitive to it. Also, the minister needs to make a commitment to educate this governing body that the governing body is responsible to provide a compensation package that is somewhat comparable to the average of what members of that congregation are receiving as compensation. With these two givens, it seems to me there can be a lot of energy in the conversation that can actually create a fair compensation package. By package, I'm talking about an adequate salary for the pastor and the family to live on, insurance coverage, housing allowance, perhaps travel allowance as a minimum. I remember in a book that he wrote called Transforming Congregations for the Future, Lauren Mead talked about the high cost of theological education and the salaries that students who graduate will earn in their first years of pastoring. He described it as a potential unexploded bomb, and that not only should seminary students, but also local churches should keep in mind that there can be serious repercussions if students don't receive adequate compensation for their work in the pastorate. So for me, a major concern would be that students and graduates would be able to have not only an understanding of finance in the real world, what does it cost to live, what are the expenses that are expected in a household, and to be able to have a salary that will help take care of those expenses.